and sorry, my camera went off. So I stayed there for some time, and then my friend, we fell out because of these stories of he said, she said. So I had to move. She had to move out of that place, but there was also another friend who was still living there. So the plan was, by that time I was still, I had found something else to do, so I was working, and I said I'll contribute half of the money, and then still we'll be sleeping together. So we slept together in that bed, in the bed space, for some time, until that bed space was closed because of baladia. You know how those things are. And at this time we were forced also to go apart. So my friend went somewhere to live in somewhere in Jumeirah, and again I was left homeless. What do I know? For me, you know how when you're in between, when you don't really have a place to live, your car becomes the best thing, the best thing option, the best option there is to have. So I went back to my car, but that time I didn't stay long. I did 2 days, and then I started looking for somebody who can help me. And then one day, a friend of mine called me just out of the blue and said, "Oh, hi, how are you been?" And then I said, "Oh, I want to come and talk to you." So I went to talk to them. I said, "Oh, I have a problem. I don't have a place to stay. If you guys can just allow me to come and live in your place, it's okay. Even if I crash at the couch, for me, I'm okay. I'll get out of your way. During the day, I'm not even in the house. So if you can please help me out." And say, "No problem, Nicole. Why didn't you even come earlier? Would have already had sorted things out, but I need to ask the other people that I live with, because there were living 3 of them, if they're okay with the situation." And that's how I ended up living with them. And living with them took me close to 1 year. Yeah. And I'm speaking about sleeping with somebody in the same bed, and that somebody was a man. That is one. He is not my boyfriend. We don't have any sexual relationships, no. But he's the person who offered at that time. Actually, when this guy offered for me to go and live in their place, there was somebody else who had offered me a place to stay, but with a condition. They said, "Oh, if I give you a place to stay and you come and place and sleep in my place and crash at my place, we'll be sleeping together, but just know you will be sleeping butt naked." Whoa. So I told one of my friend also, "Oh, I've gotten two options. One is to live with these people that I know for so long. They are my friends. And there's this other guy that I know said, I have a big house, but you will crash with me, but in the same bed and butt naked." And then I can't forget. I think I still even have that text somewhere in my phone. If I check, I would find that text. And then that's when I just made I made the other decision. Both offers were sleeping in the same bed because there was no any other option. So I ended up living with them. There were 3 of them, and sleeping in the same bed with somebody who is not my brother, who is not my uncle, who is not my boyfriend, who is not, we don't have that kind of relationship. The only kind of relationship we have is, this person is my friend and has been my friend for so long. So there was that, and they did that respect. So there was that kind of, "Oh, it's okay, I can share a bed with." I don't know if you guys have those kind of friends, but if you ever find in a city, maybe you guys went somewhere and you had to crash there, and then there's somebody you see and you say, "I would be comfortable sleeping with this one because I know nothing can happen." So that was my kind of situation. So I stayed with them for close to going to 1 year. I'm telling you, it was not an easy road, because I'm also not a very easy person to live with. You have to remember, I've been living alone for for a very long time. So it was not a very easy road living there. But what I can say is, they've chased me out of that house so many times. But I kept going back there because there was no any other option. And also them, they kept feeling sorry for me. So many times they've given me so many lifelines. Like, Nicole, no, we want, should I say Nicole? We want you out of this house tomorrow. I go and say, okay, let me go and look for a place to stay. I go. Guess what? The world is still a brutal place outside there. I don't find. I come back. I say, I didn't find a place to stay. Oh my God. God bless their soul. My God. Hey, it's not easy. It's not easy living with me. Yeah. And it's not easy also living with somebody who you guys have to provide for, even if it's because I wasn't paying rent. It's not easy paying with somebody, living with somebody who you're helping and they're not paying rent, because at that time all the money I used to get, it used to go to a loan that I had, that I found out when I was in this situation that I'm even banned. I can't I have a travel ban. So I was trying to pay this loan so that I don't have a travel ban. So every little amount of money I used to get used to go to that loan. But I would do small stuff. I don't know if it's enough for everybody, but yeah, I used to do enough small stuff in the house. But I remember last year, January, especially that January, I think they chased me out of their house like 3 times in 1 month. I swear. Up until last year, I was still homeless, guys. Yeah, up until last year, I was still homeless. Yeah, I remember. And I remember them chasing me away. And at one point, I said, "Okay, it's okay. I will go." Sometimes you say, "Okay, I will go. I will go." And then I went outside. I think I stayed in my car for some time, and then my friend came and said, "Come on, Nicole, if you don't really have a place to go, then come back again inside. Stop the drama, stop this attitude." I said, "It's you guys who chased me away. So where can I go there? Only way I can go is my car is parked outside there. It's still night. I don't know where else to go. I'll just go sleep in the car." So they came, they got me. We went back to the house. But what I can say is until last year, I was still homeless. I think I stopped being homeless and being able to afford to live all by myself in June. And I've not yet totally gotten out of the situation, but what I can say is, as I'm speaking to you right now, I cleared my loan. I no longer have a travel ban, and right now I can afford to pay house rent. It's not the same place that I used to live. It's not the same living conditions that I used to live, but I can say I've come from far. And I've also had good friends in the corner. I've also had to shed off some friends during that experience. Also, you find that not everybody is in your corner. And some people, let me tell you, some people, when you have a problem, you become a burden. And some people are not good at, hiding that you're a burden. And I understand. But if you see somebody who is close to you going through those things, please, even if you cannot help them financially, even if you cannot help them with food, just call them, ask them, "Jerry, Sasa, I just wanted to know if you are okay," because such situations are not good. We're in a foreign country. Somebody like me, sorry guys, sorry, had a travel ban, so you can't even go home. And that is what some people are going through right now. You're stuck in this country. Not today. I don't want to cry. I don't want to mess up all this face, because it's not easy also doing makeup. It's not easy, trust me. Drawing these eyebrows, not easy. So let me get myself together. What I was trying to say is, it's not easy knowing that if it's somewhere like Kenya that you can just say, "Oh, I'll go to my mom's place." so ugly when I cry. You can just say, I'll go to my mom's place, or I'll go to my brother's place. It's different. But when you're in a country where everybody turns their back on you, it's really not easy. It's really not easy. And the people who are turning back on you are the same people you used to kick it with every weekend. They would ask you, oh, where are you? Oh, let's go for this brunch. Let's do this. Let's do that. Or even if it's not brunch, they were in your corner. And at that time, they're the people who speak the most shittiest thing. For me, right? For me, it's like, don't even give me the most, but asking me if it's, are you okay? How are you doing? Can you just come? We just spend time together. It's more important than maybe you telling me, oh, let's go, let me go and buy you food in this nice restaurant and do that. For me, somebody's well-being and mental well-being is more important, and not feeling alone is more important than all those things. And I'm sorry to say that Dubai has, as they say, the fakest friends I've ever seen in this place. I'm sorry, but I have to say. But maybe it's not everybody who has experienced such things when they've been at their worst. But yeah, for me, I think I was experiencing the worst things in everything, in friendship, in relationship, in everything. I mean, at some point, I was even feeling that God was not in my corner. But I still go to church every day, but I even used to go and sleep because I can't comprehend what the preacher is saying, but I just want to be in an environment where there's a lot of people and forget my problems at one for some time. Yeah, I think I've lost track of what I was saying. But what I was saying is checking in on people. Checking in on people is very important than even what you have to offer, because we're in a different country. Parents are, some of us don't have families here, so it's just us, friends and workmates and all that. So when you really don't check up on people that you've been kicking it with, you really feel like you're alone, and bouncing back to normal is not okay. And I remember also the time I was homeless, like I was totally homeless, and my friend had chased me out that one particular month, and my friend was visiting from Austria. God bless her soul. She committed suicide at the end of last year. Also, she was going through some things, but at that time she had come to visit. Me in Dubai, and I remember she booked a hotel. So at that time, when there were other friends. Oh my God, there's so many friends. My other friends chased me out from their house. I remember I went to stay with her for like 4 days when she was around. And she was even telling me, oh my God, I don't know how you can put on a smile considering what you've been going through. It's not easy. And the more reason why I'm even doing this video is because of her. She had a YouTube channel, even her, at that time, and she kept encouraging me, oh, do YouTube. I think you can. Your story is really a nice story that you can tell people, because at that time is when I had just landed a very big deal that was to help me pay all my loan and clear my loan. And she was telling me, look at God, very soon you're going to do this and that. And I remember her telling me, I don't know if I could ever do this. And guys, she's one of the person who motivated to do this video, because today as I speak to you, last year she was here with me. Today as I speak to you, she's normal. She committed suicide, and I feel like it's because of the things that she couldn't speak out, and also she felt like nobody was on her corner, because by the time she was telling me what she was going through, it was too late. I remember she told me what she was going through around August or something, and she committed suicide by the end of last year. And guys, it's not easy. It's not easy. That is what I can say. But at this moment, I want to say that I'm a little bit back on my feet. It's not entirely back on my feet, but I want to document my journey to becoming the better woman I am. Like I said, I've never done a video before. I know this video is all over the place, but bear with me. But I'm going to share more about the story, or if I watch the video and I feel like there's something that I left out, I'm going to share more on that. But for today, I think I'm going to end the video here because I'm getting emotional and I don't want to cry in front of you guys. Yeah, so yalla, bye bye.